It is April 8th, 2020, and Brother Man has a plan. Hi, I'm John McNeil, and this is the Invest Strong Network. Welcome. So, what is that plan? Well, that plan is to benefit as much as possible from the medical crisis that we're all facing now, right? Now, I've been informed that YouTube is not crazy about hearing the word or the name of this thing blathered about by YouTubers. And so, with that being the case, we will refer to the current situation as the medical crisis, right? All right. So, what I've been doing over the last month and a half or so is really amassing a portfolio of stocks that I believe will benefit the most from the defeat of the current medical crisis that we're all facing, right? And these companies are already hard at work, right? They're already reaping some benefits, but this crisis will linger for a while, right? And when I say the defeat of this crisis, I mean the end of it, the very end. So we're not talking about getting better or flattening of a curve or anything like that. No, I'm talking about the day in which it is completely defeated and done with. That may take a long time, as long as 2 years, maybe even more than that, right? So these companies will be instrumental in the process of the complete defeat of the medical crisis. All right. So I'm talking about companies that I may, in fact, have mentioned in previous vids. In fact, if you go back 3 months or so, I did a video on the healthcare universe of stocks, and I'll actually be borrowing some names from that video, right? But they're still quite cogent for this particular moment. All right. So when I think about defeating this medical crisis, I think about Big Pharma, right? Now, I already own shares in Merck and Company, ticker symbol MRK, and also Pfizer, ticker symbol PFE. And I will be acquiring shares of Johnson & Johnson, ticker symbol JNJ, right? And also I'll be acquiring shares of Eli Lilly, ticker symbol LLY. So even if these large pharmaceutical companies, even if they themselves do not develop a treatment or a cure or a vaccine, what they'll almost certainly end up doing is acquiring a smaller laboratory or company that does come up with a treatment, a cure, or a vaccine. Because see, they have the resources to scale up production of this thing and make it available on a national level, really an international level, because that's really what we need. And these companies can do it, right? So I either own or will be owning shares of the big pharmas. And then there are the instrument makers. Primary amongst them, Hillrom Corp, ticker symbol HRC, maker of hospital beds and other medical equipment. Even when this medical crisis is over, the demand for hospital beds and instrumentation will continue to grow dramatically as populations both nationally and internationally age. And so I believe Hillrom Corp is a fantastic long-term play, right? As is Boston Scientific, ticker symbol BSX. They are also maker of instrumentation for the medical industry, and the instrumentations that they produce and distribute will be in great demand going forward and certainly as long as we are dealing with the current medical crisis, right? All right. Now, there are smaller medical companies, stocks that will also benefit dramatically. I recently acquired shares of Gilead Sciences, right? Ticker symbol GILD. Gilead Sciences is currently working on treatments, cures, vaccines for the current medical crisis, right? And they're making progress from what I understand. So they will either hit the jackpot themselves, or they will be acquired at a premium by one of the big pharmas, and thus you benefit either way if you own the stock, right? And then there is Quest Diagnostics, ticker symbol DGX. Now, Quest Diagnostic they own laboratories that test, and they read the results, synthesize the results of medical tests and whatnot. Well, really no explanation needed there. Going forward, Quest Diagnostic services will be in very, very strong demand and will be for an open-ended period of time, right? Now, as a part of this portfolio that I'm putting together to specifically address the medical crisis, in addition to the medical stocks, the healthcare stocks, there are also some, shall we say, peripheral issues that I think would be a reasonable part of the portfolio. That would include Clorox, ticker symbol CLX, right? Maker of bleach, sanitary wipes, things like that. I think a permanent result of what we have been through in the United States of America over the last month and a half or so is people will be giving much, much more emphasis to cleanliness, sanitation, and really I see Clorox benefiting for as far as the eye can see, right? And along those lines, also Procter & Gamble, ticker symbol PG, right? Procter & Gamble, cleaning products, sanitation products, and also actually they have a pharmaceutical unit also, right? So they could benefit, or they will benefit in two ways from the ultimate defeat of our medical crisis, right? All right, so those are some of the components of the portfolio that I am putting together, right? And I think that this particular situation will linger for a while, right? And that's unfortunate. But hey, if it is going to linger and if it is going to be a crisis, hey, might as well benefit from the ultimate defeat of the crisis. So if you found this information beneficial, if you appreciate it, do me a huge solid. Smash that like button. I'd appreciate it, right? And also leave a comment. Each and every comment is so critical, and I truly love to hear what people are saying, right? And that way you get a chance to bounce ideas and strategies, and that's always beneficial. All right, so I thank you very much, and good luck.